You're watching James. My name's James. You're watching me, and I'm talking about watches. Welcome to the first impressions video of the SANDA Full Metal Digital Homage. Now, I actually recorded the first impressions video part of this a little while ago, and then I started to wear the watch a little bit. I hadn't got around to releasing that video. I didn't really overly enjoy wearing this watch. There's a few negatives to it. I don't like to be too negative about any watch, and I almost thought maybe I won't even release the video about this. However, if you are out there in the market for a watch like this, there are a few available. If you are looking at AliExpress, there's quite a few different models available. Recently, I did the full review of the SKMEI version of this, and that is a couple of dollars more, but it is so much better. So I'm going to show the video anyway, so you can get a bit of an understanding what the watch is like, but I'm not going to bother then going into a full review at a later date. If you do watch this and you're not really sure whether you like this one or not, but you still want to watch in this range or that looks like this, check out the SKMEI. It's a better watch. But let's jump into it. Let's have a quick look and you can see for yourself. Welcome to my first impressions video of the SANDA 390 in black. I purchased this one from AliExpress and it just arrived. As usual, for these first impression videos, I take it out of all the packaging, I remove the plastics, I fit it to my wrist, have a bit of a look, and then bring it in for a first impressions video. This one came in some rather basic plastic packaging with no tags and no other paperwork, so it is exactly how it arrived, minus some bubble wrap. Firstly, I'd like to say that the screen is quite nice. It's quite a nice size. This is the first negative display I've ever owned, and already I can see that it makes it a little bit hard to tell the time, so there may be some legibility issues with this. I'll just run through the mode features for you. We have a mode button, a reset button, a start button, and a light button. The modes are stopwatch, alarm, and then changing the time, I assume, and then back to normal. The backlight's quite nice and very legible. The buttons are nice and easy to use, and that's about where my positives of this have now finished. The band itself is steel and it's been painted black. It's definitely folded, and as you can see, the paint hasn't gone all the way through. The clasp is terrible. I think it's the worst clasp I've ever come across. It does say SANDA on there. It doesn't even feel like it's attached properly. Double pusher and a pressed steel construction. As you can already see, there's issues with this. It just doesn't want to stay straight. It wants to hold itself. And it sounds and does feel rather cheap. And here it is on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. It fits quite nice, and I have to say overall it looks okay from this perspective, but I can already feel that jangly nature to it, and I'm assuming this is going to be grabbing my arm hairs as well. So thanks for watching my first impressions video of this SANDA 390. Now, it only cost me 19 Australian dollars plus postage, so I wasn't expecting a lot from it. However, as always, I'm going to go away. I'll try and wear this somewhat regularly, get a little bit more of a feel for it, find out if there's any more positives to it, probably come across a few more negatives, I'm assuming, and I'll give it a full review at a later stage. So stay tuned for that. Thanks very much for watching.